What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. And today we have the December 2022 Pensacola International Airport update for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. Today we have a very exciting Pensacola update in store for you guys. Various moving pieces, aircraft changes, and all kinds of news to round out this year's Pensacola updates. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. And without any further delay, let's get started. We'll start over here with the cargo section for different. As you guys can see, we have some fantastic lighting over here. So let's not waste any further time and dive into this. So currently loading up right here, we have the UPS Boeing 757-200 freighter. This guy's currently making the non-stop service today in from Louisville, Kentucky, and he's going to be heading back out there. That's a really nice service for UPS, and they've done a really good job on that service. So turn around out to Louisville. And then over here, we have the Airbus A300 freighter. This guy's currently loading up with the non-stop service on the turnaround out to Albany, Georgia, which I always think is a really cool route here at Pensacola, and you're really glad to see that here today. So this guy's making that turnaround out to Albany, Georgia today. So a very nice cargo section, and hopefully we'll get more cargo airlines going into the future. Taking a look over here at the general aviation section, we have a nice looking set of aircraft over here. Currently turning into its spot is the Phenom 300 in the purple livery. This guy's currently making a shallow turn after a non-stop service today in from Destin, Fort Walton Beach, a short hop. This guy's going to be making a much longer one to follow that as he's going to be heading out to Denver Centennial International Airport, Then over there we have the Challenger 300. This guy's currently making a non-stop service today all the way in from Van Nuys. That was a very long flight. He's actually doing a turnaround today, so he's in town today, which is really cool. And last but certainly not least, we do have this aircraft for Quest 9 Knox 6 today. I'm really hopeful to get some customs worked on, so I'm sincerely apologize about the delay on that. But nevertheless, this guy's currently coming in from Muscle Cells, so looking really good over here at the general aviation section. Throwing it back right here, currently a little bit of aviation history taxing in. We have this our United Airlines Boeing 737-900ER in the Continental Airlines retro paint scheme. This guy's going to be making the nonstop service in from Houston Intercontinental George Bush International Airport today. This route's been doing very well as it's all the way up to the 737-900 this month, which is super exciting. So he's currently coming in from Houston and will be heading back out there. This is a really nice livery, as you guys can see, with all the detail on it. It is quite nice, and I'm super happy to have this model. As you guys can see, there's plenty of detail on this livery and a fantastic effort by NG Models right here. Really glad to have this one, and this really cranks it back, if you will, to some glory days of aviation history. So the United 737-900 is making the non-stop service today in from Houston. Over to the passenger terminal we go. We're going to start right here at gate number 4 with the Delta Airlines Boeing 757-200. This guy, it has no winglets, and this guy's going to make a non-stop service in from Lance Hartsfield Jackson International Airport or Citrus Aviation's airport. Been really pleased with the efforts on this route. This has been a really cool route. The 757 is still going very strong with 2 daily flights along with the 4 737-900 flights. It's been really exciting to get this in here today, and I've been very pleased with the efforts that Delta has provided out to Pensacola, which, like I was saying in the previous update, this has been a record-breaking year for Pensacola. Therefore, you can expect some really good numbers to go into the future at the airport, which is very exciting in reference to the design. So this Delta 757-200 is currently making a non-stop service in from Lansing today, and it'll be heading back out there. Placed here at gate number 6, we have the Frontier Airlines Airbus A320neo. This is Ed, Eddie, and Edwin, the Penguins. This guy's currently loading up with a non-stop service back out to Denver International Airport today. This is now a 4-weekly service, which is pretty helpful, and I think they're doing a really good job on this service. I've been very pleased with Frontier's efforts on this route, and I'm really excited to see where they progress from here. They've done a really good job, and as the jet bridge raises up and the fuel truck is pulling up, this guy is getting ready for that turnaround service back out to Denver, like I was referencing. So that is where he'll be heading today. Fantastic model right here. Highly recommend from Aero Classics. Really nice job. And this is a very nice one here for the Pensacola Model Airport. Alrighty, so there's a better view of that Frontier, and currently placed right here at gate number 8, we have the Spirit Airlines Airbus A320neo in the Bear Fair livery. This aircraft's looking really nice, and I'm super glad to have this in today's airport update. This guy's currently making a non-stop service in from Fort Lauderdale, and this guy's going to be continuing out to Orlando. Really glad to have Spirit back at Pensacola. It's been quite nice. They did debut in the last week's update, but this is the, or sorry, not last week's, but last month's update. But it's really exciting to finally have them back at gate number 8. Really nice to get to see this right here, and it's super exciting to have Spirit back at Pensacola. I'm really excited to see where it goes from here, and hopefully they'll bring back some of those routes that they had, because some of the routes that they had in the summer of 2021 I think were good choices. I just think that they need a little bit more work, but not bad, and I'm really excited to see where Spirit goes from here. Even like a St. Louis or something I think would be quite helpful for the airline. So the Spirit Airbus A320neo is turning around with the non-stop service today out to Orlando after coming in from Fort Lauderdale, So not quite a turnaround, but nevertheless a really fun route to say the least right there. Currently pushing back from gate number 10 is the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8. This guy has the nonstop service today out to Nashville, Tennessee after coming in from Dallas Love Field. These have been both really nice routes here for Southwest, and Southwest has been doing quite an applicable job here at Pensacola International Airport. I'll be really excited to see where they take it into the future, and hopefully they'll bring back some more routes and or add some new ones here at Pensacola, because I think they could really push the market and really do a good job. They've always done really nice here at Pensacola, and I think they can continue to build on those efforts. So really nice plane right here, and like I said, this guy has a nonstop service today out to Dallas Love Field after coming in from Nashville in Tennessee. Very nice. Placed here, gate number 9 is the silver ATR 42-600. This guy's currently getting passengers loaded up, and this guy has the nonstop service today out to Orlando, Florida after coming in from Tampa. Both services are doing pretty well for silver, I would say. It is a little hard to judge based upon the load factors in the current day as of right now, but I am looking to get some more applicable details on that. Therefore, I should have some more answers for you guys going into the future, so definitely expect that to come. But the silver ATR 42 currently making the nonstop service today in from Orlando and heading out to Tampa following such. Taking it on over to gate number 7 is the infamous American Eagle Bombardier CRJ-700. Sorry about the lens. Let me see if I can get this fixed for you guys. This guy's going to make the nonstop service today in from the Washington Reagan National Airport, and he's going to be heading back out there. Washington National has been a really nice service here. It is over to the CRJ as of right now, but I'm sure that they'll be bringing back that main line very soon. But it's been really helpful here at Pensacola International Airport, and I'm super excited to see where they go from here. So currently got a couple catering trucks over here, a fuel truck, and also the baggage on the other side of the aircraft. And I'm really glad to get our PSA CRJ-900 in today's update. This is a really nice model when it's all fixed up, and man, I never take this one for granted. So excited to have it in today's update, and it's a really nice change up from the main line too, because while the main line is absolutely awesome and you love to see it, you also love to see your typical CRJ-900s because they are really nice airplanes and they do a quite nice job and they look really nice in reference to the design. So really nice aircraft right here, and like I said, this guy currently has a nonstop service today out to Washington Reagan National on the nonstop service. Gate number 5 has the American Airlines Airbus A320 with the fence tips. This guy's going to make the nonstop service in from the the Charlotte Dulles International Airport, not the Chicago O'Hare International Airport. That'll be next. But this is really nice to get to see American here doing really well in that Charlotte service with 2 320s and 3 RJ9s. That's been a really nice service there for American, and rough math-ish, they've been flying about 500 seats on that flight per day both ways. So I think they're doing really good with that, and I'm sure they'll continue to do a very nice job here. I think they're doing really good. So like I said, American Airbus A320 service up to the Charlotte Dulles International Airport. Following that, as you can see here, gate number 3 is the United Airlines Airbus A319. You're probably wondering why there are 2 United mainline planes here today, and that is because Chicago has been upgraded. This is heading out to Chicago O'Hare today. Once daily A319, which is really exciting. Also, CRJ-200 to go along with that. So they perhaps are expecting a big December boost here into the Christmas season at Pensacola. Therefore, they are now sending a couple additional flights this month, which I think will be quite helpful for them. This has been really cool to get to see. I think this is a really nice service here at Pensacola. This guy's currently getting some final baggage on board, the last bit of fuel, and then they've catering trunk coming off, and they're getting the jet bridge detached as well. And this guy's going to be pushing back in just a moment. We're really excited for this, and this is just ultimately a fantastic looking airplane with the Evo Blue 319. I really like this model. GeminiJets did a fantastic job on this one, and as you guys can see, it looks really, really nice. So like I said, this guy's currently making it out to O'Hare, and I definitely hope to see a Evo 320 going into the future. That'll be a really nice model, hopefully when that's released very soon. At gate number 1 is the American Eagle Bombardier-175 on behalf of Envoy Air. This guy's currently coming in from Miami International. This has been another service that's been pretty typical at this point, 2 daily Bombardier-175s, but you can't complain. The consistency is always nice on a route like this, and I don't know, maybe a mainline A319 would be really cool in the future, but for now, I think the 175 is holding down the fort, and I'm sure they would add more frequencies on a service like that before they get into the services with the mainline airplanes. But still really nice to see, and like I said, this guy has a non-stop service today out to Miami International Airport. I'm going to see if I can do a cool view on this aircraft since I have an opportunity here. Let me see. You can get the sunlight in there on it, but obviously this side is backlit. So let's pan her around slowly but surely. And as you guys can see, a little bit more panning, and there we go. Currently taxiing out right here, we have the American Airlines Airbus A320. This guy's currently taxiing out with the nonstop service up to Dallas-Fort Worth with those IAE engines. This is a really nice aircraft. I'm very glad to have it in the collection. Dallas has been a prominent service here at Pensacola, and they've done a really good job with this flight as of late. It's currently, I believe, 2 daily 319 or 2 daily 320s, maybe a daily 319, but I think it's 2 320s and 2 175s or 2 CR9s, something like that. A couple of regional jets somewhere in there, but it's been really helpful to get to see this route here at Pensacola, and I think they've done a really good job with it. So a very exciting service right here, and like I said, this guy's going to make the nonstop service in from Dallas and will be heading back out there as well. So yeah, a very fun Pensacola update in store. Obviously, a little bit quiet, but it's really nice to get to see all the various aircraft changes. And Pensacola's been looking really good, just getting some various views here of the airplanes. They all look really nice, and I'm really glad to have them all in today's airport update. Pensacola's had a record year, and it's been a really fun year of airport updates here at Pensacola. Just kind of assessing what's went on here at Pensacola this year. And it's always nice to kind of get to go back and see what happened this year. Kind of taking a look at what happened at Pensacola this year. While it was a little bit more quiet than 2021, we still had some fun movements. I'm trying to think what the biggest parts of it were off the top of my head, but really Pensacola's year was 2021. 2022 was a little bit more quiet. The Delta 757 was really nice, and we had some really nice mainline upgrades from United and American consistently this year, which was huge. And I'm really trying to think if there's like anything else. I know we had the New York services for American and Delta, and also the Boston service for American too. Those are the three that immediately come to mind. All those were really good services, and while they're currently dormant, it was still really nice to get to see those as well. To go along with that, I think that they've done really good on all the various regional jet flights. Hopefully flights like Chicago and Philadelphia, for instance, will come back for American, along with New York and Boston too for New York, both Delta and American, and then Boston obviously for American. So I hope they bring these services back, and I'm sure they will going into the future, but Pensacola is one of those seasonal airports that really gets a lot of traction during various times of the year. So that's kind of why we are currently in the state that we are. But again, still a really good year, especially in terms of passenger numbers and aircraft upgauges. It's really exciting to see what's to come, and I'm really excited going into the future. I'm sure 2023 will be a really fun year for Pensacola, and I'm not exactly sure how I'll encompass the airport going forward, especially if I get another airport on the channel in the future. Obviously, we'll still be doing airport updates. I just don't know if they'll be every single month. I probably will make it happen, though, because it's not that challenging of an airport to get set up and everything compared to a project like that. But anyways, disregarding that, this is a very fun airport to do, and I'm really glad to get to encompass it. We are almost to 4 total years of airport updates, which is really crazy to think about, starting all the way back in February of 2019 and really building this airport from the ground up. It's been super exciting, and I'm really excited for what's to come with Pensacola. It's going to be a fantastic era, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. So with all that being said, that will do for today's Pensacola International Airport update. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, trust the process, do what you love, and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.